Well, hello there YouTube, this is Meta P here. Just going to make this quick video. I recently purchased a antenna and a radio. So now let's crack it out here. This is the radio. This is the UV-S9. It's got a load of gubbins on the back where I've just pulled the label off. I prefer the design and the feel of the UV-5R tri-band. I've got that one, the tri-band, and I've got this one. This one's a lot lighter, there's no weight in it whatsoever. But you do get a weird pass-through port on the battery. So, I don't know. Will that fit in there? No. Just checking something, but the battery does come with a little port there. You get a cable and you can charge it up on the go if you don't have the dock. So, just knocking things over on my kitchen countertop. So it's a lovely radio.
Frequency mode.
So fully works, come pretty much fully charged. That's the radio itself. Sorry, the front facing camera has no autofocus. It's just a fixed focus lens, but it did come with a little rubber ducky, but I'm using this Nagoya, which needs to be like bent into shape because in transit it was bent round, so I need to just bend it back. So you get the flashlight, you get FM radio. I like the fact that it's got the blue and the orange button similar to the Baofeng, so you can switch between channel mode or frequency mode, and it's dual display. So I do actually need to go through all these settings, delete all the channels. There's a lot I need to actually set up on this, like the dual watch feature and offsets and delete channels, and just looking. I'll do it all later, but basically you can have dual watch on here. So if you've got two different channels selected there, what will happen is it'll listen to both of them, and when something comes through on one of them, it'll listen to that one, and then when they stop talking, it'll go back to scanning like between the two. So if you've got your two favourite frequencies and there's people on one, people on the other, you can switch between them at ease. The buttons, oh, it's a hard plastic button for the PTT, push to talk, and the push to talk button on this is rubber. It does have an emergency mode. It's got a flashlight, which are differently. The LED on this one's hidden behind a plastic cover, plastic lens, and then the LED is exposed there. You can touch the LED. So, but I prefer the feel of this one. The only bit I don't like on this one is where the belt clip is. You can't get rid of that. That's annoying. The belt clip on this one goes, I think, not belt clip, wrist strap should I say. The belt clip goes on the back there with the two screws. I meant to say wrist strap little thing there. So or lanyard. And on this one it's there. It's a lovely radio, does the job. I can select between the two bands. I can, this isn't tri-band. Let me turn this one on and see what this, can I?
Channel mode.
Right. Oh no, I need to get into,
Frequency mode.
it's only coming up with two bands at the moment.
Channel mode.
But yeah, really loving this radio. It's lightweight though. It's the only downside to it. It's too light, to be honest, and the antenna's got more weight. But it's a nice little radio. So put that down one moment. The charge is not the best. It's a bit finicky to get it in. So this is the box. In the box, the radio comes in there with the battery already installed, but it's got some Captain tape over the connection, so it doesn't, because it was actually turned on. But luckily, because it had the protection between the battery and the radio, it's safe. You get your generic crappy headset with little foam in there. You get your little quite sturdy rubber antenna. This antenna is different to the UV-5R antenna. It is a dual band antenna, but I'm going to use my Nagoya from now on. So all these accessories I'm not going to use will stay in the box. I am going to write on the box as to which radio it belongs to. And the only downside with this radio, the UV-S9, is that there's no USB charging. The UV5R that I got, the tri-band version, only it charges via USB. So you put it in the cradle, the USB cable is not removable, so if it breaks, it breaks. But you put it in the cradle and it's got a USB socket on it. So if you're out and about and this dies, you can then get a power bank or a car charger, USB car charger, plug it in, and then you're good to go to charge up. This one charges up via the dock, which has a UK power plug, and also you can charge the battery up with a barrel jack connection. I don't know how much volts you'll need for that, but the barrel jack on the plug that it come with doesn't fit in that socket, so you have to slot it into the charger, into the base. But the base is very hard to do it one-handed. There we go, got it in, it's charging, gonna let it charge up. Apparently it takes about 5 hours to charge. Not sure if they do an extended battery for this model, because they do have the extended battery for this one, but as of yet, I don't have a license and I'm only a listener, so I've not needed to actually use the extended battery yet. I got that, I'm just going to keep it as a spare. I'm going to use the smaller battery for now while I'm at home, because it's just lightweight and more compatible, more compact should I say, for at home. I've got a couple more radios on the way by Baofeng. I do have the Tetra MD 380, which is only single band. It does do dual band, but you have to change which band you want to use in the software, in the programming software. So yeah, just getting into the world of radios, and we got this Baofeng radio. I am going to collect a few different ones and see what the difference is. I have got one ordered for a friend. So yeah, this, if you can read that, this is all digital signal processing system. Sweet. It's not a digital radio, it's analog, it's FM. It does UHF, VHF, but it doesn't do VHF and UHF in digital mode. This doesn't have the DMR mode or anything like that, but you can save different analog features. So for like repeaters and that, it does noise reduction, and it works. It's an FM transceiver, meaning it receives and transmits, not at the same time, which is better, but you can receive and transmit on the radio. So yeah, just my little take of these couple of these radios. Sorry, it's just a quick video, and it's 8 minutes now, but I just thought I'd make this and show off these radios. These are really, really good. If you want to get into radio amateur radio, ham radio, then start with one of these, no matter what anyone says. Because with these, this one cost me $18.99, you know, the UV5R. And basically, it's worth it, because then you can try it. And if you don't like it and you don't want to get into the hobby, you've not wasted much money. You've not wasted £150 on a high-end digital radio or whatever. You know, just go for a cheap one. These are the best way to get in. They work amazingly well. They do an 8-watt version. Some are true 8 watts, some are not true 8 watts. And the two best things to get started is a decent whippy antenna to get better range and signal, and a Baofeng. Any Baofeng will do. They all do the same job. Just whichever one you like the design of, whichever one you feel most comfortable in your hand, you know. So yeah, just thought I'd show you these. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's been a lot of waffling. I'm just excited to get on the airwaves. Can't wait to do my actual test. Trying to get into the process of doing my test and my exam, and so I can get a license and start broadcasting, because I've got 3 radios now and I can't use them. I can listen, it's free to listen, but I can't broadcast on them. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. This has been Marty P, and we shall catch you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.